I've always believed in taking control of my life, my career, my family, my health. I approach everything with the same mindset. Be proactive, informed, and never ignore the signs. Hi, my name is Namrta Sharma. I'm an HR professional, a mother, and also a co-founder of Unimo Universe of Moms, the world's largest group of mothers on Facebook, and we are spread across India as well as across seas. So COVID was a big eye-opener for all of us, and when it came to our health especially, that was the only time that I missed doing my annual checkup. So as a New Year resolution, when May 2023 came and things had normalized, I signed up for my annual checkup. This time, my annual checkup also included cervical cancer screening. And I was like, it's fine, I was doing it for the first time, so there was no hesitation. I walked in without any inhibitions. During the test, my doctor paused and she discovered a hard knot on the cervix. She immediately took HPV test samples and also took a sample for biopsy. I had no discomfort, I had no signs, so I was caught off guard. But nevertheless, what was important that we found out about the knot at a very early age, and I knew that since it's detected, we had already started taking steps in the right direction. I had never heard about HPV test before. So when my test results came out, the HPV tested positive on 2 high-risk HPV strains, HPV 18 and 45, putting me at a risk of cervical cancer. What I understood is that HPV virus must have been active in my system for some time. The doctors explained that cervical cancer is different. The HPV DNA test can identify genotypes that have a high risk of causing cervical cancer, sometimes even before it becomes cancerous. So with timely intervention, it can be almost entirely averted. Like in my case, I was grateful that my biopsy did not have any malignancy. So here's what a lot of women don't know. Even if you're detected with high-risk HPV, there is typically a window of many years before it can potentially turn cancerous. This isn't about fear, it's about power. The power of knowing, the power of time, and then the power of choice. And this can only happen if you are vigilant and opt for timely screening tests so you can catch it on early. The doctor suggested a surgical intervention. On 9 June 2023, at the age of 37, I went through a surgery. The recovery was demanding. It required me to be patient. But what was reassuring, that my post-operative results did not show any cause of concern. It was always my dream to skydive in Australia, and just 2 months after the surgery, I was able to fulfill it. A living proof on how early diagnosis doesn't just save lives, it protects your quality of life and ensures we do not have to put our dreams on hold. I know what many of you are thinking. I have heard the whispers, the hesitations. Is it too invasive? What will they think? How embarrassing. But the most important question, why should I go and do it when there's nothing wrong with me? I know it's not easy, but put yourself out there. I had those fears and doubts too. Privacy concerns and fear of stigma is nothing compared to the reality of losing your life over something that you could have taken care of. And now it's even simpler with the self-sampling kit for cervical cancer screening. You can self-collect the sample under supervision without any invasion of privacy or embarrassment and share it with your nearest diagnostic lab for testing. I believe that everything I went through has a meaning. If my story can inspire one girl to get screened, it can save a life. To every woman watching this, don't wait for the symptoms. Don't silence that voice that tells you from inside to go get checked. Speaking to your doctor about HPV testing can change everything. Block time for your screening. It's not just any other appointment. It's the most important investment that you will ever make. Your future self is dependent on the choices that you make today.